Good morning, everybody. It's Laverne, and it is a beautiful Saturday morning down here where I am. I've been waking up for the last 3 mornings, walking to my car out there, and it's been so beautiful. And I was like, God, please let the weekend be as beautiful as this week has been. And guess what? It is. It is so pretty out here, and I never do videos outside, never. So you gotta know it's nice. Anyway, I received a video request, and I never received video requests, but Pump Up That Funk wanted to know how I felt about the 61-year-old man who smacked the baby in the Walmart. First of all, you don't lay on. If you see my other videos, you know how I am about discipline, and that's for children who know better. Now, if you're like 5, 6 years old, you big enough to know how to act. You know, if you've had some home training, you're big enough to know how to act. Well, this was a little baby, you know, 2, 3 years old, something like that. And the baby was crying, and he goes up to the mama and says, "If you don't stop her from crying, I will," or something to that effect. That was his first mistake right there, because if that would have been the right kind of mama, that old fart. And me, anyway, and this is something that I'm working on, I have issues with mean old people anyway, because I have 2 parents who I feel left this earth way too soon. And that's just my opinion. God had other plans for him. Maybe they were too good for here and he wanted them, so he took them. But I feel like that mean old people, and like I said, it's something I'm really working on, because I work in the medical field and I come across a lot of old farts. And sometimes you want to say, just if you're that unhappy, just die already. Jesus forgive me, you know. But that's like I said, that's something I'm working on. But anyway, you don't walk up to some stranger and lay hands on their baby. You don't do that. That was a small child. Had it been me and my baby, and we were in Walmart, and if it would have been me and my baby, more than likely I would have been over near the pharmacy section, in the toiletry section, getting some soap and some deodorant and my personal products and toothpaste and that kind of stuff. That's why I spend a lot of time in Walmart when I'm in Walmart. And had it been me, that's probably where I would have been. And first of all, if he'd have walked up to me and said something, I would have cut his head off right then. And if he would even motion like he was gonna touch my baby, oh, the police would have been called. And when they got there would have been a pile of body wash and soap and deodorant and toothbrushes and what else is on that aisle? Shampoo, I think. Everything in that section. And when they got over there would have been a pile of it up to the ceiling. And when they got to the bottom of it, that's where they would have found that old fart after he had laid hands on my baby. No, 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 no. Now, I have been in stores and seen some kids showing out. And it's the older ones, the ones that are big enough to know better, that get on my nerve. And even then, I'm not going to say, you better stop them or I'm going to stop them for you. That's crazy. Because, I mean, had that been a hood chick mama, that old man probably wouldn't be breathing. Because if she wouldn't have got him, she would have went and got somebody else to get him for her. And me, he probably wouldn't, it wouldn't have been a court case. They wouldn't have needed one. Because I would have settled it right there in the aisle. Like I said, he would have been under a pile of Walmart merchandise when they found him. Some stuff you just don't do. Now that's how I feel on that. But thank you for requesting it. I don't get many video requests. I did receive one from one other person in the video they wanted me to respond to. It was about a child cussing out a cashier at a store or something like that, and I couldn't even make it through the first few seconds of the video without cussing. And that's something I'm working on too. Now I'm trying to stop, and I'm doing well, so I couldn't do that video response right then. I might go back and do it for him later. But right now, I'm working on some things. But yeah, that's how I felt about it, because he's just old and miserable, and that's why he did that. And there are a lot of old, miserable people. And, I mean, I love old people too. We have some of the sweetest old patients that come through the office, and I love them. They want to talk and give you all that wisdom, and I love the ones like that. I could sit there and talk to them forever. But somebody walking around like that, just sucking up air that somebody else could be breathing. Just old and miserable and crotchety and crusty.